Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the show. I'm your host, Natasha Molina, and today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite guests ever, Carmen DeLeon. Here she is. Hi, Carmen. Woo! Here you are. I'm so happy to be talking to you yet again because I talked to you after you released Juegas and even before that, before you released Volverás. And now here we are. We're going to talk about Cafecito and about everything else going on in your life.
Let's go. You know, the song's really special for me because it has a lot of meaning into it. I actually did it. There was this hurricane here in Miami in September, and I stayed locked in my house with two of my best friends, and it was like 4 a.m. and we did this song. And we were like, let's write about like a loss, and I was like, that's perfect because like my grandparents like passed away not too long ago, so I'm like very inspired, and I just started writing about like them, and I was like, let's just make it a little general for people to like, you know, vibe to it.
I love hearing the stories of how you create your songs because it's like almost always with your friends at night, just chilling, vibing at home and everything. And then that's when you create your masterpieces. So I love hearing that. Because I know that's how you created Juegas too, like with a friend, just chilling and everything. So it's so interesting that you're just like always in your zone, and that's when you like let the creative juices flow, and then we get beautiful works of art, like now Cafecito. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah. Before we talk more about the song, I just wanted to talk a little bit about, if you don't mind, your haircut. You just did like a transformation. You've got cute little bangs going on. It looks so good on you.
I was like, I need to change. Like, I need like a little, you know, like a little change. Like sometimes I just put it like this, or maybe I could just like part it. You know what I mean? But today's a side bang kind of thing. I don't know. I was just inspired by Sabrina Carpenter's look. I was just like, you know what? I think I can pull that off. And I'm like letting my hair grow, so I went long with the bangs. It's to 2021 kind of look, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You just got to go for it, especially now that we're in like another year of this whole pandemic. If you want to do something, you've got to do it now.
You got to do it.
And Sabrina Carpenter, and you look so great with that look, Carmen. Like you're really rocking it.
Thank you.
So that's the way you've been starting off your new year, new haircut, new look, and definitely new music. And when you ended 2020, you ended it with a bang because you performed at Univision's New Year's Eve performance. You performed Juegas. I caught that because all I was doing was at home, like you should be. And the performance was so good. I just wanted to know if you can tell us about that experience.
Yeah. Yes, it was so crazy because I performed at literally 4 a.m. It was really late. Like it was like I arrived to the place at 1, and I was supposed to perform at 2, but then there were other artists, so I ended up being the last one and performing at 4. But I always have energy, so I was fine with that. It was a late night. It was a very late night. I came home at like 6, but it was really fun. Like all the energy from everyone that was there was outdoors. The place was just beautiful. The energy was amazing.
You know, that's so crazy that you recorded at 4 a.m. I would have never guessed it. You did so amazing, and so did, you know, your whole team, your dancers and everything. I really love that performance. I mean, obviously, I love the song, the whole throne look on the stage, killing it, slaying it, queen, always. So you really did bless us, like bringing us into the new year with that performance, and now also blessing us with this new song, Cafecito, which I wanted to talk more about. We were already talking about it a little bit. First things first, I noticed that on Instagram and on your social media channels, you ask your fans and your listeners to share like a note saying what they miss about, you know, somebody that they've lost in whatever form it might be. And I was just wondering if there was any that like stuck with you or was really memorable or meant something to you.
Yeah, I started doing that. Like everyone sends me the stuff through like DMs because they don't want me to share it. They just send it to me through DMs and I see it. I just respond back. Everyone has like really, you know, intimate stuff. For me, it was really special because I do miss a lot. Like in the song, I basically transformed what I miss about my grandparents into a relationship type thing, to generalize it more, you know what I mean? But my grandpa, in the song, it says, I was preparing him the pan con mermelada, means like PB&Js, which he loved. And then there's this part that I say a bad word, which like extraño cuando tanto me jodías means like I miss when you like annoyed me all the time. Because my grandpa, when I was in bed or when I was in like the couch, he used to come in behind me and put his fingers in my ears or like his fingers in my nose. Like he would be really annoying, and I miss that a lot. And I miss his hugs. And I just started doing that trend for people to like put their feelings down on paper, because I think writing it down is like more natural and more genuine. You know what I mean?
I love that you had this idea to share with your fans and everything, because obviously in the song you're sharing so much like personal stuff about you and your relationships with your grandparents, and it's great that your fans have like esa confianza contigo to share what they might miss about, you know, anybody they've lost, whether it
Yeah.
be like a relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, or just a family member. It's great que te tienen esa confianza. I love that. I haven't done it yet, so I'll just share mine with you right here, and I'll share it about
Yes.
my grandfather as well. And I'll say that I definitely miss his joking and his humor too. So there's mine, and I'm so glad that we have this song to be able to relate to you. And like I said, the fact that me as a fan as well, I feel comfortable to be able to talk to you about this kind of thing because you're so open in your music, not only in Cafecito, but in your past songs, you're very open about whatever's going on in your life. And I feel like that's very important. And it's like you're growing a closer bond to your fans. So I love that you do that.
You're so amazing. Thank you so much. And like what I'm saying, like with your grandpa and everything, like you just have to remember the special moments that you had with him instead of like trying to mesmerize into like the bad moments. Because the good moments are the ones that stay in your mind. And it's not getting over it, because you're never gonna get over something that important, but you learn to live with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, you just have to adapt, I guess, basically is what it
Exactly.
is.
Yeah.
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 Carmen, I wanted to also touch upon, you already mentioned a little bit about the writing process. I just wanted to ask you personally, since the song when you were creating it, and obviously the story behind it is so special to you, the final product, is this what you imagined it to be when you were first writing it?
No, because it was acoustic. It was like in a guitar, so all this like percussion and stuff. I did not imagine it would turn out like this. And my friends are really talented, so I really trusted them to put their magic into it. So I just gave them the song, and they just did their magic. I and it turned out amazing. So I'm very happy.
It really did. I love it, especially because in the beginning of the song of Cafecito, you start off really slow and just like, I don't want to sing because nobody wants that. But the like it kind of sounds like in that part, I get like flamenco kind of vibes and everything. And I know that you have like
Yeah.
you as well. And that part, and it's just the beginning, it's the first few seconds that like it just pulls you in, and it's so good. And then it picks up to a more poppier tone, and it's just a really great thing. I love when artists are able to make music about like real life stuff, something that might not be easy to talk about, but it's very easy to listen to and relate to, if
Yeah, it's
you know
like
what I mean.
driver's license. Like when you listen driver's license, have you heard it?
Yeah, yeah, who has it?
I know, it's crazy. I love that song. She's very talented. But kind of like that, she's literally saying her whole feelings, like how she feels about that guy, how she feels about the girl. You know what I mean? Like it's a very hard song.
It's not easy to talk about, and it's definitely not easy to share with audiences and everything. You're somebody who does this so well, as I've already mentioned. We have Juegas, we have Volverás, and now Cafecito. And in all three of these songs that you've released, like over 1 year or however long it's been, it's just like we can really learn about you and what you've been through, your relationships and everything. And you know, it's not easy to do. So as a fan myself as well, I want to thank you for being able to share this part of
Oh,
you with everybody. You know, I know it's not easy.
thank you so much. I really appreciate that, because I do music to make people happy and make people like feel, you know, they're like make them feel their feelings. You know what I mean? And like just live them, because you got to live them. You can't just hide them.
Talking about making people feel their feelings, that brings me to my next question. And I wanted to ask you, when people hear Cafecito, what kind of feeling do you want them to have? Because it's easy to feel sad listening to a song.
I want them to, because in the beginning of the song, I'm just, drowning into my feelings, which I'm like going like, I miss you. And like, but then in the second verse, I'm saying like, I remember everything you did to me, like nice, like every nice, like beautiful moment. So I just want them to feel their feelings, just like feel what they're drowning on, like feel them, and then basically remember the good things and that they're not alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. I really love that because me, myself, hearing the song on repeat, it's easy to feel sad and think about all these kinds of losses you've had in your life. But then it's also to like be nostalgic and looking back on these things in such a positive light. So coming from you, the artist of Cafecito, it's great to hear how you expect us to feel like listening to it so that, you know, we don't like drag on the sadness
Yeah,
like that. And I think it's really important for you to be able to share that with us too.
100%. I feel you because I like when I wrote it, I cried so much. Like I literally drowned in my feelings, and that's how it came out. Just like like real feelings.
That's what it is. It's real feelings written down in a song for everybody to hear. So I can imagine like me and other people feeling sad and crying about the song. I can't imagine like how the process was for you to create this beautiful yet very heartfelt song for somebody so important to you, your grandparents, your
Yeah,
grandfather.
yeah, that's true. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course, Carmen. One of our audience's favorite things that you do when you come on the show is to give us a little bit of an acoustic version of your latest song. This time it's Cafecito.
Yeah, of course. I don't have my guitar here, but I could just sing it a cappella,
We
like
would love that.
a little, piece. I'm gonna sing the chorus. Okay. Ay, estoy celosa de la forma que tú estás sin mí, de la manera que estás siempre y nunca, nunca estás aquí. Sé que por más veces que reces, ya no es posible que regreses, aunque mi mente sabe bien que tú vives aquí.
That was so beautiful. I love it. Thank you so much, Carmen. Literally every time you sing acoustic, it's for the fans, but it's also for me because getting to like, I'm like getting my own private concert is what I'm doing here.
Thank you so much.
No, thank you. That was beautiful. I mean, I expected nothing less from you, Carmen.
You're so sweet.
I wanted to ask you, I'm sure that there's nothing to be told right now, but I wanted to know since this song is so beautiful, it's got like some sad notes, but also very happy notes as well. I was wondering if you know whether your next release will be like on a happier note or what kind of vibe will be, you know, in the
It's
song.
100% happy.
Okay.
100% very happy, very fun. It's with a very special artist for me. Like he's really nice. It's a guy. He's from America. He's English. He's very nice. Um, I have 2 releases. I have one in February, like right now, and one in March with another collaboration, Spanish collaboration, which is amazing. And yeah, I'm waiting for it. You know what I mean? I've been shooting videos, doing all this fun stuff that I just, been dreaming of since I was really little, and doing it just makes me really happy. So yeah, it's a very fun song for sure.
Oh, thank you so much for telling us all that. You definitely gave away more than we anticipated, so we can't wait for these new releases, especially this February release, because that's the next one. And we definitely need new music from you as well. We have Cafecito, and we just need more to keep on coming and coming and coming.
It's coming.
We
It's
love
coming.
you, Carmen DeLeon. We love you.
I
Absolutely
love you
you.
too, Nati. I love you too.
Of
Thank you.
course. Well, I want to thank you so much for joining us here on the show. It's been such a pleasure talking to you about Cafecito and
Thank
everything else
you.
that you're here.
Thank you so much, Nati.